Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and another Kittyarris Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. This stream is going to be full of lots of different stuff. The main thing that I'm going to be starting out with this morning is bringing Mrs. Jumbo into my kingdom. Now, I've done this a little while ago, but I've been kind of holding off for like the dialogue, and we've been really busy with like Encanto and all that kind of stuff with the new update and Moonwind, and there was just a lot going on. So I decided to kind of hold on to this until I had enough dialogue to kind of make it make sense, and I think it's worked out pretty well. I don't want to do this for like every collection, but I've done this twice now, quite recently, with Madame Medusa and now Mrs. Jumbo. I don't want to make this like a habit, but it's definitely something that I may do every now and again, especially if I kind of notice the dialogue is like short, or I start noticing that with the storyline it's kind of disconnected. So this one was super duper disconnected because we hadn't had any update with this for like, I don't know, a couple of years. So it was one of those things where it was just not flowing particularly well. But I think how I've done it will work out okay today. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. If you guys do, don't forget to give it a big Mickey thumbs up for me. Of course, subscribe if you guys are new, and don't forget to check out the Kitty memberships to be a part of the Kitty team, because I have just put up some additional emotes for Disney that you guys can play around with. Obviously, the more Kitty members I have, then the more emotes you guys get, obviously, for chat. Now it needs to stay growing, because if it doesn't stay growing, then I can't add new ones. It's kind of how YouTube works. It gives you a couple of slots, but then you guys have to earn the rest. So there's only so much I can do, except remind you guys that if you want more Disney emotes, and I do own them already. So yep, I am totally ready to go to start putting some more in. Then you guys have to just join. It's just tier 1 for obviously all of those, and then you get the cute little icon by your name as well. A crown if you've been around for a long time, and if you're working on being around for a long time. And long being like over a year for sure. Yeah, then you're looking at the paw print. So the paw print is great because it changes so many colors. The crown actually will change a couple of colors as well, which you guys can look under that. But yeah, it's a little side note. Oh, and also today we have, of course, the new Tower Challenge and Season Pass. Let's not forget about Season Pass. It was pretty much been on my mind for the last 24 hours of, having a couple characters out for 24-hour quests already, having my parade float, so hopefully when I tap it, I'll get the ad right away for the happiness. Like, I'm kind of set up my kingdom right now to get the most out of the potential weeklies that we'll get, and of course dailies. So I'm kind of like all ready to go. I'm going to see how this works out. I'm going to have to buy it. It's going to cost in Canadian dollars, like about 30 or so Canadian dollars. For those of you guys in the States, it'll be a little cheaper, or again, depending on where you are in the world, prices are going to vary a little bit. But it is expensive. You do get a lot out of it, that's for sure. It is best to buy it day 1, so do it today. I advise you, if you are opening your game today, you should do it today and participate in the Tower Challenge, because you're going to get lots of happiness for sure. Otherwise, it's not going to be the best move. Why do I keep doing this like I'm working a runway here? Do it, guys. Do it. I don't know. Anyways, I realized, I was like, how many times am I going to keep moving my fingers back and forth, before it gets the message home? Let's do a couple of shout outs for some of my Kitty team members that were here nice and early. There's actually a lot of you guys that were here. Starting with Jedi, who has actually posted a picture in the Discord for me, which I'll share with you guys in a second here. Albin, Hichu, Sven, yay! Oh, and I read about your Valley, girly, by the way, and I was like, oh my gosh, you are a legend. This is something I need to sit down and like actually do. But I haven't decided whether I do it after I've finished the Easter thing, because the Easter bit and decorating and like organizing my valley, I feel like it's gonna be the worst thing ever because I am already having so much trouble finding my alien that is like randomly gone missing. But I love that you've gone ahead and done it for the community challenge. And if you guys are playing Disney Dreamlight Valley, check out the community challenge that's there now because we're set for some great rewards for sure. Alicia, welcome. I think I got everybody. Angelica. Okay, there we go. Alicia and Angelica. Honestly, I only could tell you guys apart only because Alicia had the crown, like at first glance, and Angelica had the paw. That was like the only thing. Otherwise, I totally would have missed over one of you guys. Both starting with A's, both in green, both like happen to have posted messages very close together, and using emotes. It just, my eyes almost went right by it. That would have been a bad thing for sure. You're welcome. I know I was asked about the Stitch emotes once or twice if I would consider incorporating some of those back, and I also put Chip there as well yesterday. So I decided to just let you guys know that you guys have like some Disney princesses, you got some famous Disney characters there, and I want to add more because I've got more, and they're that cute, if not cuter. So, and for those of you guys that like Beast, there's even an Angry Beast one. Yeah. I was actually very tempted to replace my Voldemort emote with that, but then I was like, you know, Stitch should come back first. So Stitch got the spot. He won. He's just like the best ever. Okay, so Mrs. Jumbo, let's talk a little bit about this situation. I'm in the way, but it's a million magic right here. I love being down here. It's so great. There, 1 0 0 0 0 0 0. Maybe I added too many zeros, but so we needed 50 of the common token, 40 of her little bonnets, and then 30 ears hats. As you guys can see, I have over that amount, but that is just straight up luck. So yeah, nothing fancy about that. Just a fast tapper, what can I say? So here is her welcome screen of her coming into the kingdom. Now, she doesn't actually talk in the Dumbo movies, so kind of got to make up a voice for that one. And then, of course, Mr. Stork kind of takes up the dialogue away here with his own spiel. Now, he talks a lot. Like, Mr. Stork is not a quiet bird. Yeah, I feel like him and like Orville, I feel like would essentially just talk over each other all the time. They're almost how I would like imagine like seagulls, but I know neither one of them are seagulls. So it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I think her welcome screen was kind of perfect for her. I don't think they really could have done anything different with that. Hi, everybody in chat. Okay, let's crush some of this dialogue here. No, thank you, Mrs. Jumbo. I see, this must be quite a surprise, but I'm sure you'll rise to the challenge. After all, you've been chosen to answer the company's first ever customer satisfaction survey. Yeah. Quest complete. Welcome a mama elephant. And so she talks for the first time, and so I have just made up my own impression for her, because again, it's like if Gord actually talked. Mind you, Gord never does dialogue except ... but you know what I mean. Oh, well, I'm happy to help. I feel like she's a big sweetheart. But she's an elephant, so she can't have it too high of a voice. At least that was my thought process. Now, it's only a few short questions, and I can read them all out loud, one by one. Oh, and we can walk as we talk. Mrs. Jumbo, if that makes you more comfortable. The customer always comes first. Where was I? Question 1. On a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate the quality of our delivery service? For clarity, 5 is very satisfied, and 1 is not satisfied. I'll tell market research to add that part next time. Survey says, this is a kingdom quest. Send Mrs. Jumbo to walk and talk. So that is the first one. That is 2 hours with her. So one of the things is when you welcome a character like her that I had multiple extra tokens like for the bonnets for her, it's always best to sort of see if you have any characters in the kingdom that were happening to like collect the ears hats, because maybe those drops would have come so you can like level up before you do a quest like this. Again, it's not a very long one, so it's not a big deal. But if it was longer, it would be a huge deal, right? But, or if it was an event, that always tends to be a bit ridiculous. Steffi, are you putting in an entry to that Dreamlight Valley contest? Is anyone else doing it? Yes. I don't know when it's done, though. I think somebody posted the link for it in Discord, right? Because I'm assuming not everybody knows, like, where it is. I know I remember seeing something. I think it was in the Discord I got it from, but... yeah. It's crazy. Mufasa. You know what? I don't know if they'll add Mufasa because they've kind of left it as, like, he's the kings of the past. Now, I didn't do that event, like... because I wasn't playing the game at the time. That was one of the earlier ones. So it is possible, but again, I feel like it's one of those things like Ray, right, from Princess and the Frog. They said he was a star on one of the attractions. So I feel like they've killed them off for good. It's kind of like Flotsam and Jetsam, like Ursula's little eels. They're actually kind of big eels. They are supposed to be dead too, so I'm feeling like there's some characters that they might put some restrictions on, but it's not 1,000%. Things obviously can change, but if I had to take a guess, that's what I'd probably say. You posted the link? Oh, okay. It's May. You have till the 31st of May. Okay, that should give me enough time, right? I'll definitely probably submit post the Easter event stuff, like, because I got to work on the valley and stuff. It's too bad that they wouldn't have a contest for like rooms. They still could, but like your best Disney room. Mind you, I wouldn't know what to choose, to be honest, because I have like so many now that I'm quite proud of. But yeah. I feel like you need something above and beyond, and I just don't know if I have that yet, but I've got some pretty good ones. Multiple entries. That would be cool, too. That'd be very, very cool. Okay, let's do this quest here. So, oh yeah, I remember when I took a screenshot. This is a while ago, but look. Look at her trunk. It's so funny. I thought it was like the best screenshot like ever of her character. So, oh yeah. Anyways. Oh, Mrs. Jumbo, that's quite kind of you. Why, I'm a little teary-eyed. Unfortunately, there's no space on the survey for open-ended responses. I'll tell market research about that too. For now, maybe I'll just circle the 5 a few extra times. I don't know if that's really gonna help, but it's like putting exclamation points after it, you know? 5 plus 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 plus. Or you could just add plus instead of exclamation points, but the plings are the best. Quest complete, survey says. That would be lovely, dear. Now, for question 2. Oh, silly me. I forgot to fill out the header first. Let's go back and take care of that. It shouldn't take long at all. Just a review of the basic biographical information to make sure our records are up to date. You know, things like the baby's species, weight, height, name. Oh. Fill in the blank. Kingdom Quest. Send Mrs. Jumbo to update some information. Well, obviously it's an elephant. It's not like she bred with a tiger or something. But, Yeah. So you see why with this quest, if I had have split it up and done this stream for you sooner, having this dialogue in the next stream would have been devastating. At least I thought, because it was, yeah, just the way it was. It was like, I feel like it was a continuation one for sure. And I feel now with the dialogue, since it takes so long to level characters up and stuff, everything is so disconnected and it drives me bonkers because I can never remember where my story was. But anyways, this is the first time that you have to upgrade Mrs. Jumbo to a level 2. So make sure you guys have lots of tokens, especially the common ones. As you can see, it's 5, 2, 2, and then 3,000 to level her up. So not a big deal. The welcoming, though, of 1,000,000 is a big deal. It's a very, very big deal. She is one of the most expensive characters to welcome into your kingdom. But, yeah. Sickle! Hi! Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't seen you in a hot minute. It's probably only been like a week, but nice to see you. Sevi, I got good news on Kato. Yes, Hichu, please fill me in. He went to the vet at 11 Singapore time, earlier to the vet, and he's had a cough. He'll need to go back and see the vet again if he doesn't get better. Okay, so nothing too crazy. So he has a very high chance of getting better. That is awesome. I've been keeping my fingers and toes crossed for him all night. I put my attempt at the Dreamlight Park on the Discord. Ooh, okay, I'm going to have to look at that later for sure. I bet you it's amazing. Now that reminds me, while this is sort of going on, I wanted to share, I mentioned it earlier, the color difference here between Isabella. So Jedi posted this one for us. So this was her color from the update 68. And then they made the color correction change, and this is update 69. I guess when I look at it, it doesn't look this obvious. But when I see it side by side like this, it looks really obvious. So keep an eye now, guys, like that there are going to be some things like this that will happen. We have seen minor changes to things like names. Like, remember Grogu? He was the child, then he was Grogu. I think he's the child again for names. Appearance, we've had a couple of color changes in the past, but nothing this drastic. Nothing this drastic. So this was something that was really interesting. Even just like this image here, you can tell how much lighter they went with the skin tone, which definitely reflects her character. This was like, you know, darker than Princess Tiana, and we know that she's not, right? Otherwise they'd have to make Tiana probably a lot darker and then change, you know, some other colors around. But I'm glad they did this. And they also added, I think, a little bit more like blush to her and stuff too, which I think makes her look like extra pretty. So, I'm happy with that. I think it's was a good change for sure. And she did look darker than Antonio, and I think Antonio was the darkest, so he should have reflected that. But now it looks much better, much better. So, okay, so leveling up Mrs. Jumbo. This only takes 36 seconds, but it's really only 6 seconds because the last 30 seconds are free, which I do love about this game. Because how many times I've waited like for 30 seconds or whatever for no reason and then found out it was free. It's so good. So good. And she's a level 2 finally. Oh, thank you. All right, so that allowed me to do the quest. So this is the dialogue post that. There, and I'll make sure the company addresses all the correspondence to Dumbo instead of Jumbo Jr. in the future. I don't often get name change requests so soon after a delivery. And this is the first time I've recorded one that comes with its own set of monogrammed handkerchiefs. You don't suppose I could have one of those for personal use, do you? The stitching on Flying Elephant is quite nice. Quest complete. Fill in the blank. Why, certainly. My goodness, one of my deliveries. A child celebrity. Wait till I tell him that back at headquarters. Forgive my editorializing, ma'am. I know I said I'd keep this short. Let's move on to the next question. This one is open-ended. All of your bundle of joys, variation qualities. Which one most surprised you? Now, there might be many to choose from, so take your time. And, Mrs. Jumbo, why are you going? Or where are you going? Mrs. Jumbo! Look up! Send Mrs. Jumbo to lead the way to the circus. She's looking up because I think Dumbo's nearby. So show him the circus. It was 6 hours. Now, as you can tell, I was doing this during the Encanto event. As we can see, obviously, the event, bolding? Frame around the quest. Bolding. What was I thinking? Oh, we're getting the dots. ... space ... Gord has appeared once again through some other member in the kingdom. That is just swell, honestly. Oh, his ears seem like the obvious choice, yeah. But don't think that's gonna really need to take a while for that one. Well, I'll be. And just when I thought I'd seen about everything, Mrs. Jumbo, thank you for showing me in person. She's like, I might not have believed it otherwise. I was sure the flying elephant title was only a metaphor. Wonder if he flies faster than Mr. Stork. Quest complete. Look up. No. Oh, this is her. Sorry. No, dear. My boy is quite talented. And a 5 on question 10 as well. All right. That's the last of them. Thank you for your time and consideration. And on a personal note, Mrs. Jumbo, you have an exceptional child, and I'm honored to have played a part in his delivery. In fact, this isn't part of the survey, but, would you mind if could I speak with him in... Certainly. Flyer to flyer, send Dumbo to meet Mr. Stork at the circus train. Yay! So that is 8 hours for the two of them to do. Goodness, what an impressive wingspan! Or, should I say ear span? Wow, look at Dumbo. I didn't notice this before. He's like so bored, not impressed. What other words could he use? Sleepy. Oh my god, that is the best face ever. Okay, maybe that's it's pretty cute. Well, either way, if you should ever consider a career in delivery services, here's my card. We may have a reputation as a storks-only firm, but we do hire other birds from time to time. Why, not elephants, too. Quest complete. Flyer to flyer. Dumbo and Gord are just the most silent. Oh my gosh. We have Timothy Cumas. I forgot that he was in this already. So, this is the last sort of section of dialogue here, and then we'll head into my kingdom. So, just a heads up on that, you guys. Don't worry about it, Mrs. Jumbo. I'm sorry for assuming you weren't the only one he came to talk to. Far as I'm concerned, your opinion's crucial in Mr. Stork's book, and mine. You're a great mother and a dynamite performer. Oh my god, why'd that make me think of Calhoun? You're a dynamite girl. Dynamite girl. Do you remember that scene? A dynamite gal. Oh my gosh. Calhoun would be like, whoosh, smack him. Oh, and after today, one more talent I'd never even know you had in you. Untapped potential. Send Timothy and Mrs. Jumbo to meet at the circus. You know, I have no idea where this is going, but, yeah. Now, Mrs. Jumbo is in my kingdom right now. She's been sitting leveled up, I think, like a week. But she's ready. She is so ready. When did I do this? April 3rd. So 10 days. 10 days ago, she's been ready. So we're at 5 bonnets, 5 ears hats, 6,750 magic, and of course, 20 common tokens. So it's all there. Except the magic, which I'm blocking. It's like, where do you put yourself on this screen, you know? All right, so time to head into my kingdom here. And yes, that's from Dreamlight. Isn't that so cute? I thought it was like the best picture ever. Yeah. That happened like last week, it was, I guess. Yeah, it was amazing. It was so amazing. It's like my favorite. Okay, so I have to remember I still have 4 minutes, or 3 minutes, sorry. So I don't really want to tap anything too crazy right now, but yeah. Have I looked for the lost alien in Dreamlight Valley? It's in the Forgotten Lands for you. I have looked everywhere. I've moved houses. I've done pretty much everything. I think the only things that I still have left to check is in and around the smoke by the orbs. I've done the one by the beach and in the Forgotten Lands, but I haven't done the rest. So like I'll have to like go specific and go around that, but I mean, that would have to be pretty sneaky, but I can't think of anything else. And they're not supposed to be in houses until the next quest, but yeah. So I'm probably going to have to contact them and be like, hey, can't finish this quest. So, yeah. It's kind of crappy. All right, so Fallon's progress, because I know you guys probably want to know this here. I have 7 of 30 right now and 4 of 30. So the drops have been all right. I think that like the rare ones went well, like the first token there, the flower. It was like really good. And then it's kind of been a bit crummy the last day. I think I only added like 1 all day yesterday and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But the day before it was fantastic. So I guess I can tap. Oh, it's like, do I want to tap Bambi or just wait? It's only 2 minutes for the season pass, so I kind of feel like maybe I'll just wait. But there are going to be some more token drops for Fallon all the way around, except for the 6 hours. They still have like an hour and a half. So I know I checked my kingdom really early this morning. Yeah, I got up so early. It's like Florida weather here right now, like in terms of the air. It's like, oh my gosh. I love this freaking living here. This city, we don't get like as much of a winter, and our summers are so much nicer. So, hands down, best city in Canada so far to live in. Yep. Today's event is a tower challenge, so it's for Luca. So if you're missing Luca characters, that's what you'd get. Try and get today. So should be good. Sorry for not watching this stream. Still love you. Oh, that's okay. I understand. You guys have lives too, but they're there if you want to watch them later. Yeah, all the content's there. And there's lots of it, guys. Lots of it. Okay, 20 seconds. Yay! I just tap. Come on, maybe it'll go faster. Oh, I did the tap too quickly. I'm a pro tapper from doing the Quidditch on Harry Potter puzzles and spells. When you could try and catch the snitch. Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, so today we get 10 refresh tokens. So that's Geed. That'll be nice for the tower challenge. Now, where on earth? Okay, Okay, I bet you I have to close out of my game and reopen it, so. Let me do that real quick, you guys. Alrighty, so this should trigger it. There we go. So here is the new season as well. So if you guys are noticing that your game hasn't had this pop up, just restart it like I just did, and then you should be able to get it. So new season is available. Here are some of the rewards you can earn. So we get some images here of some of the kind of major rewards. Obviously, there's going to be characters, decorations, attractions, concessions, all that are super, super amazing. Obviously, legendary chests too, costumes. So they're worth grabbing. I'm gonna take a picture of that. That's really cute. So here is a bit of a closer look at some of those items. So if you guys get the Kingdom Pass, you get 800% more value than somebody who doesn't buy it. So keep that in mind. That is quite a lot. Now, before I go doing anything, I'm going to turn around right here, and I'm going to take that away from you guys for a sec, and I'm going to buy the Season Pass. So you can look at my pretty Dreamlight Valley picture. All right. There we go. Okay, transaction successful. Well, thank goshes for that. So that was $30 plus tax, basically. So, yeah. Well, yeah. We'll just go with it, right? We'll get a lot of rewards, so it should be good. Congratulations, your season has been enhanced. So basically by doing this right away before doing anything else is giving me the best chance to complete the season pass, because you do get more happiness and stuff with the season pass. I think that makes sense, right? So you do get a boost for everything that you do. At least for like dailies and stuff. I don't think that applies to like the event itself though, but yeah, all your daily and weekly activities it should apply for. So I just got 45 gems, which is amazing for the first one here. Looks like the quests are going to be actually the same as the previous season pass, but I will point out here a couple of things that I've noticed. So the two main ones are the collect the wishes and gather magic from attractions 5 times. So I think it was 15 attractions, and now it's 5. And then the wishes actually before was, okay, so at first it was 10, and then it was 8, and now it's 6. So they've really changed that. The 10 chests, they haven't changed though. And then, oh yeah, this was the other one, not the chest. Merlin's cauldron there, right? So that's for elixirs. You use 3 items to turn into elixirs with the cauldron. So I think that makes more sense. Honestly, that is one that they definitely can do. It does tend to work out, I think, a little bit better. I did notice here though that you get less happiness for the wishes. So you see for doing that daily, as well as the gather magic, it's actually less. So I am a little worried about why that is, because that's less happiness for us daily as a bonus, right? So I don't know, maybe the weeklies will be worth more and balance it out. So let's have a look here. 10 silver chests for the week. Okay, that's good. 20 character wishes. That's definitely doable. 68-hour activities, that's doable. Collect magic from the following attractions. Okay, that's definitely doable as well. Parade float, so I'll need to put on like at least one of these, and this is very doable as well. 126 hours, a little less doable for certain size kingdoms, or even mine when it just like I'm trying to like do quests or different things that may only be 2 hours. So you do need to prioritize. For sure. 15 hidden chests in the park. 7 decoration chests. That is not easy for the week. Not easy. 30 attraction wishes. That's not going to be easy either. And then 26. Does that say 26? It does. 26 silver chests. So I'm going to say there's going to be a couple of these that are going to be harder than others. So I guess that's why they're worth more happiness. But there's some really easy ones here up at the top. And then the event is going to give a significant amount of happiness, as you guys can see, as you progress through the actual tower challenge. The first few should be pretty easy. It'll be the second kind of, or the bottom ones that will be a little bit harder. 125,000, that's actually more points than you actually need to finish all 3 chapters. So keep that in mind. It's quite a lot. But yeah, how many of you guys are getting the season pass this season? Speaking of the season pass, I will show you guys here some of the items. I'll just kind of scroll along so you guys can get a view here of some of the items that we get. Things like, you know, 1,225 magic. It's like not very much. So yeah. I don't know. It's kind of dumb. But obviously there's some really, really good items in here as well. So no complaints. I don't know why, but for my dailies it gives more and I don't have the pass. Wait, what? Your dailies give more happiness than mine? Oh my gosh. There's up legendary chests. That wasn't in the patch notes. Where are the up legendary chests? Oh my gosh. Maybe that would be then what I would get if I didn't have the pass. Should I like restart my game just to see? I'm kind of worried now. Oh, you guys got it from Merlin's shop? Okay, so we have this season pass for 89 days. Holy smokes. 30,000 elixirs. That's actually not too bad. Now, it's really the magic, though, that you have to put into that to get those kind of things. That's what's obnoxious. It's really hard. Okay, I want to see if this triggers the happiness for me. It does. I'm so sneaky. So sneaky. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reset my game here. So just give me 2 seconds to do that. Keep yourselves entertained for a hot minute. I'm doing the ad as well. Get that done. Okay, there we go. Okay, restarting. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's have a look at these legendary chests. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Am I really entering this legendary chest game again? I have been out of this game for ages. The chest game, that is. OMG. Not fun. Wait. Okay, so sapphire chests are just gonna have tokens. Here they are. Okay, so for 6 chests, we're looking at $12.99. So Doug is in there. Oh, okay. And Mr. Muntz, or Charles Muntz, I guess I call him. All right. Holy smokes. Anyways, they are there, and they're going to be around for 2 weeks. I need to try it at least once. Okay, how about I use some of those 42 gems they just gave me? Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yay! I got Charles Muntz today. Wow, that's lucky. Wow. Yay! So Mrs. Jumbo and Mr. Muntz, or Charles Muntz. Oh boy. So then the question is do I play the, oh, I'm just going to put more gems into this? I don't know. Anyways, I got a new character, so that's awesome. All right, let's do the Merlin with dialogue for this tower challenge. Thank you, guys. Thanks. Oh, so ridiculous. Lucky charm. Oh, absolutely.
Can you feel it? The kingdom's magic. It's changing somehow, as if everything has been knocked off kilter.
Of course, the same dialogue every single time.
I've cast spell after spell in hopes of fixing it, but there's not having nearly as much of an effect as I'd like. This doesn't bode well at all. Not one little bit.
I see, I knew it was coming. Insolent fools. Up until now, my curses may have been thwarted, but no longer, for this spell is different than the others. This curse will steal away the dreams of everyone in the kingdom, transforming it into the place where nightmares come true. Ha 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 ha, evil. I love doing Maleficent dialogue. She needs so much more. Not next week. I guess it will be next week. 5 days. Currency. All right, let's have a look here. And the tower challenge begins. So the first thing to do is to send your freaking characters out. So in slot number 1, we have Moana, because Moana is the featured collection for this tower challenge. We have got Toy Story, Cinderella, Moana, and Mickey and Friends that will be useful. Certain characters are going to only be able to go in this slot. So Goofy, Moana, Fairy Godmother, and Jessie are the only ones here. So I'm going to start bringing some characters back. Moana's a good idea. Of course, the best ideas are the ones that you have maxed out. So if you don't have characters maxed out, still use them, but don't use your refreshes on them if you have a better leveled character. The second slot, we have Monsters, Inc. As the featured sort of slot, I guess, here. So we're going to get Monsters, Inc., Toy Story, Moana, and Hocus Pocus. So let's see. Let's grab, oh my gosh, no way. No way. I have to send people home. Charles, you're going to go home here. Sorry, dude. The tower challenge has begun. I'm taking that. Yeah, visit the shop for more. Okay, seriously, don't do this to me. So, okay, what about Woody? He's here. Charles isn't going to do anything until he, like, needs to be leveled up, so that'll work out for me. So Woody, I'm going to add him. So it's Woody, Maui, Sully, and Mary. Mary isn't a 10, so I'm only going to use her once for sure. I probably should level her up, though, before I use her if I can. Actually, I should use her and then level her up for today. For the third slot, we have Cinderella, Toy Story, and Moana. So we've got Lady Tremaine, Pua, Bo Peep, and Ducky that are going to be useful for this one. So I'm bringing Pua back. Next, we have Toy Story, Pirates of the Caribbean, Monsters, Inc., and Moana for the fourth slot. So I'm going to add Ham. But we also can use Chief Tui, Jack Sparrow, and Mike Wazowski. Oh, I can't wait to have Jack Sparrow back. Hey, I do need to bring back as he is the featured character. The question is, who do you send home, you know? I guess Timothy Kumos for now. Probably not my best option, but still an option. I don't like this character limit. It's not even close to enough. Drives me bonkers, especially during tower challenges. Okay, so Hey guys is probably the most important character for chapter 1. Use him. You do get an additional bonus when you actually do. Now, don't forget too, so this is something that I actually just kind of almost forgot, is you see here how Sully has like the most points because you get a bonus by using him. So I should actually try and make sure that that I do that actually for this round. So you'll see, like, I chose 2 good ones and 2 probably not my best choice ones, because I should have gone for Lady Tremaine actually. So I'm actually going to send Pua back home here and swap for Lady Tremaine, who needs to come in for this, because I will get the additional point. So I might have to play a little of this, like, I'm going to send that person home or whatever in order to get somebody else in. So let's send Rex home for now, I guess. I mean, again, I don't want to do this with any of my characters, but it just kind of has to be done if I want to actually do this. So there'll be other characters I'll send home and bring these other guys that I need back, but for now, that's just how it is. Why did I not use Sully for the bonus? Yeah. So those types of things, like, they're a newer feature to the tower challenges. It's been like a couple of times I've used it now. But yeah, the bonus is very important. But you can use whatever character you want. But essentially, if you want to progress a little bit better, try and match the ones up if you can. Especially like the first round of each day, you should have no problem doing it unless you don't have the character. So yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Charles is going to be a great addition here to the kingdom. Yeah, so try and make sure you don't forget to use those characters for the bonus. So they're ready to start the tower. So as you can see, my full team, I'm getting an extra 300 points and 150 currency. And then for the matching the characters up, right? So that's like making sure I use like Sully, for example. I get an additional 800 points and 400 currency. So for those of you guys looking to get more from your tower challenge, like if you're buying like, not just Luca from the event shop, this is what's going to be super duper helpful for you. So chapter 2 is going to be different characters. You do have the option now to view them. This is something that they haven't always done, but I do like that they actually do this. So you guys can have a peek at chapter 2 if you want to kind of get yourself ready for that. And as well as chapter 3. So this is actually like a kind of a nice feature. Now, if you guys want more refresh tokens, you are going to need to use the exploration. So you essentially can send 3 out at a time unless you get a ghost, and then or shadow, I think they call it. And then you need to clear that shadow away in order to keep doing the exploration. So These can be handy, but at the same time, they can be like a little bit annoying because it means that character is out of use for like 12 hours. Right? So choose your characters wisely. That's my best advice to you. So for example, like Carl, he's not going to be used for this chapter. It's best to use him, and he's a short time. So go ahead and using a character like that, it makes sense. Like I've got Kevin out here as well. I should definitely make sure to use. I think I just got a Mr. Munt's Ears hat. I just saw. You know, use characters like this just to kind of get it going. So you can do up to 3 at a time. So there we go. And then you get a bonus chest as well. So I got 50 currency from that. So, yeah, I think that's kind of a good way to start off. Now, if you don't have the character, for example, the fact that they put in, like, we just got the season pass today. The Emperor is one of the characters for the refresh. Like, nobody has the Emperor yet. Not one person. The only people that could possibly have it is if they get the season pass and they gemmed immediately to get him. Because he's not even like a level 5 reward. He's a level 20 reward. A level 20. Like, that's ridiculous. You cannot get that on day 1. You just can't without gemming. So it's just like, and I know it's not going to be too expensive early on, like 3 gems, woo. But like, you know, it adds up. It's super dumb. They could have used like any character. You know, throw in Donald there. I don't think I saw Donald on that. But, you know, they didn't use Donald. Why didn't they throw Donald in? Or use Rex? Because he's a premium character, right? So, you know, you have to use your gems for him. Or Pluto. Like, you know, I know they're maybe cheaper in terms of like premium characters, or Merryweather. Like, use something like that. The fact that you're using like the Emperor there, Doug, I'm just like, I feel like this is a little unfair, but I understand Doug has been around a while. He's back in Legendary Chess. Fine. But the Emperor makes no sense. It's kind of mean. I know you can go back in the later chapters and like do this, but it's just like, I just don't see the point of it. I'm just going to see. Yeah, they use him for chapter 2 as well. It's just like really, I guess, super mean. Super duper mean. They had to use Donald in chapter 3, so. Okay. Here we have the refreshes. Now, this is a really convenient feature. I don't mind this feature. I thought it was kind of dumb the first time it was kind of appeared in a tower challenge, but it's actually really useful. I remember that tower challenge with like, what was it? 50 extra or something refresh tokens. It was ridiculous. They gave so much. I was like, I don't get why we need this feature unless you're a gemmer, but whatever. But this feature actually turns out to be super duper handy. The higher, obviously, your attraction's enchanted, the better you will be. So choose wisely. So yeah, just pick whatever one is kind of best for you. Now, again, there's different attractions here. So the thing is does Moana, this maybe is a dumb question, but does Moana even have enchantments right now? I gotta check this. No. Moana doesn't have enchantments. So my question is if enchantments make that much of a difference, why are we using attractions here that we can't even enchant? That's a mystery to me. I think that's really stupid. Like, I get using the up house and stuff, right? It's hard because it's hard to have, like, a very high one. It's not like the Disney Parks Relic that's been around, you know, for a couple of years now. So this is kind of weird. Use Mulan. That's an excellent one. Use Mulan instead of the Emperor. Definitely. The Hey Hey bundle? Okay, here, I'll have a look. What the actual hell? So this is the Hey Hey bundle. For $10.99, you get 35 common tokens? Like, what is that enough to get him to? What the heck? Mary and Minnie. Minnie's costume bundle. Oh, that's awesome. That's actually really decent. Okay, I approve of this. This is our Easter costume, though, or spring costume, I think they call it. I think I use it as like Easter. I don't know if they call it Easter though or spring. Anyway, that's great. That is awesome. But these, I mean, this is ridiculous because I know these are posted by somebody who has US prices. For Canadians, this would suck. Like, holy money. But like, I don't understand why you can't just put the character at like 0 tokens or something to level them up. I'm not paying $10 for a chicken. What, you don't want a chicken? Isn't he a rooster? Yeah, it does make no sense to use attractions without enchantments. Yeah, Alicia, I don't get it. Again, ones that are enchantable, definitely, right? But other ones, yeah, I don't see the point. So the other 2 slots won't be unlocked till later chapters. Again, and is it a necessary feature? I don't know. I guess I'm indifferent to that one, but chapter 2 will unlock an extra one, so make sure you guys check back in 5 days. I'll remind you for the next stream, but just in case you can't make it, just make sure that you check in the refreshes. Milestones. So let's talk about chapter 1, and we'll take a glance at 2 and 3, but we'll go into more detail during, obviously, the later particular streams. But for chapter 1, again, it's active for 5 days. So for 1,000 points, 500 currency, 6,000 points, 1,500 currency, 12,000 points, 10 elixirs, like basic bars. That is like the worst reward ever. 20,000 points, a Little Mermaid chest, and 30,000 points, an attraction enchantment chest. I really used to like the final reward because it was always an exclusive concession. But yeah, it just is what it is. The 12,000 one though, honestly, just give people more currency or just give us nothing then. Like, that is a dumb reward. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's stupid. It's just really useless. They should have given like 10 happiness. That would have been better, honestly, for our season pass. I would have been like, hell yeah. But and then this is a glance at chapter 2. The rewards don't look like they really get any better or different in terms of that middle reward there. Oh, yep. If I'm free to stream on the 28th, well, what day of the week is it? It's a Friday. I'm definitely streaming on the 28th of April. Absolutely. And I'm honored that you are going to hang out with me on your birthday. That is so cool. You thought he was a chicken? Wow. Wow. He would be a very colorful chicken. So now the leaderboard, guys, you used to get the Maleficent horn stand from this, and it was like the only way to get it. It used to be a very, very competitive leaderboard just for that. Like, honestly, it is so competitive. But if you're ranked number 1, you will get the Lost Princess ice cream stand. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous, let me say it again, gorgeous concession stand. I love it. It's fantastic. Obviously, you'll get some better currency and stuff, but the 2nd to 5th place rewards are not bad. Basically, any reward that you do on here isn't horrendous anymore. It used to be if you weren't first, you're last type of thing, but now it's a little bit more balanced. He's a blurry rooster. And I am collecting for the new Bambi character. Yeah, Fallon. I'm doing okay, I think, on that right now. I'll show you the progress again as soon as I'm done the event shop here. Okay, so for the event shop, we have Luca. We also have mystery reward offers, which you guys can watch ads for. I'm not going to do it on stream, but you guys can watch these and get some extra refresh or currency. And they will count towards your 10 chests that you open for the day. So this is really quite important. I feel that you kind of utilize that system a little bit more during like a tower event. It's a little bit nicer to get those 10 chests because some days it's like a little bit tricky, right? But when there are events going on, it's awesome. I find when there's not events, I really do rely on collecting for my season pass. So some days I won't collect anything from the season pass because it'll be like, oh, a decoration chest will appear there. If I need it for my weekly or something like that, I'll just use it, that like I'll collect it then. So I usually only do that or when I'm streaming type of thing. But for you guys, you can collect whenever you want. So it's kind of like a nice little thing to kind of do. What Xbox do I have? Oh, I have an Xbox Series X. I got the best one with the best graphics because I use it all the time. I love my Xbox. It is fantastic. It is like, besides my computer, it is definitely the most used thing that I own. Even probably more than my phone these days, honestly. I'd say my phone, it used to be my lifeline. My Xbox now is my lifeline. And like, that's why my Xbox and controller, I treat them like they're my child. Because they do mean that much to me. Okay, so for the event shop, we have Luca. Obviously, his tokens are there too. This will go for every character. There's tokens as well to help level them up. But we've got Luca, we've got Alberto, we've got Machiavelli, we've got Julia, and Ercole. So, different prices for the different characters. Now, I don't get to see how much they are because I already have these characters, but typically how it works is Ercole will be the most expensive and Luca will be the cheapest. So keep that in mind when you're buying. You might want to save up for Ercole, or maybe you just want to collect whatever you can. But if you have everything like I do, you're kind of in the concession or chest realm. So one of the things here is like getting your hands on decoration chests. You might need that for your weeklies, so might be a good time to grab a couple extra of those if necessary. I'm looking forward to the bonus reward because that's really what I need to buy because it's Mickey's 50th anniversary costume. So I really want that. I missed out on it in the leaderboard. It was a leaderboard. It was so rigged. It was like somebody who had like 1 million points basically or something like that. I remember during that, it was outrageous. And I remember I contacted customer care about it. I'm like, this person has like an infinite amount of like points. I've never seen a number like that in history. I know a lot of you guys probably even remember that because it's been in the last year, right? It was ridiculous. And I contacted them and no one ever got back to me about it. It was like, okay, like what? Like, I don't understand. They literally did it in hardly any time. I can't remember how fast it was, but it was something, it would be literally impossible to gem that quickly. I remember going, this is the dumbest thing ever. And they literally didn't move the whole event. So it was definitely like one of those like old hackers that I thought they had full control over now for the most part. But anyway, it was a real devastating moment for me, right? Because what I did is I worked hard, came in second place. So just in case they removed that dude from first place, I was like, I'm ready to take that spot. Remove the hacker, give me the reward. But it never happened. So I need to work extra hard to get a hold of Mickey's costume here. It was so crazy. I've never seen a number like that in a leaderboard. It was wild. Okay, so that's basically it for the rewards there. Obviously, pick and choose wisely what you want to buy, and you don't need to buy it per chapter. You can wait until basically like the last day if you so choose to buy stuff. So maybe wait and see where you're at before you go buying anything after, your first like 10 days type of thing. And then evaluate. So if you guys want a just quicker kind of review on how a tower challenge works. Like, you guys have done this before, but you're like, it's, you know, I just re-downloaded the game. It's been a while. They have like a little help area that kind of goes through what I went through in like 10 seconds. It's very, very vague, but it is good. And if you do need any help, customer care button is up there as well. If you guys are looking for the button, though, just generally go into options, which is this top right hand corner. And then you have a full list of topics. And customer care is over by the little game loft symbol that keeps appearing and reappearing at the bottom right. So yeah. It's awesome. And if you guys haven't connected to Facebook, I haven't done that because I don't need to. I've got it through Game Center, like in Apple and all that, right? So I've already got 2 methods signed in. But if you guys are using a PC or something like that, you will probably need to use Facebook. And you will get 25 gems for doing that. So, yeah, make sure you guys do that if you don't have it synced. That way you just have a backup. So I need to put on here, Cinderella was one of the ones I need to do. Let's remove Hunchback, and I think it was Cinderella. I'll have to double check. But I am really looking forward to putting that on, though, because it is such a pretty parade float. Here, let me have a look. Weeklies. Cinderella. So yeah, so Cinderella, Lilo and Stitch, and Emperor's New Groove. So I'm going to go with Cinderella for today because it's pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and start it here so that you guys can actually see my parade floats come out. I'll wait on this corner so you guys can get a look at it as it sort of turns there. Should be nice. Will I be streaming Dreamlight later on? I have been heeing and hawing on Dreamlight or Fortnite for today. It is Thursday, so I haven't decided. Yeah, I'll probably decide by like 3 o'clock. But, yeah. I know it's a bit late, but I've been heeing and hawing about it like since yesterday. Otherwise, I would have already had the stream scheduled, but I'm like, I don't really know what I want to play. Because I haven't done any Fortnite in like a week and a bit now. So since I don't think I did it all. I didn't do it all last week because I did all Dreamlight all last week. So I kind of want to play. And on top of that, look at my cute panda skin that I got. So this is the panda team leader, and look at how cute it is. It's so cute. And it's one of those things. I was like, I really want to play with this. So dumb, but yeah, it's kind of what I want to do. But I haven't decided. It's either going to be today or tomorrow, though. I'm going to have to play Fortnite. Definitely. Don't know what I want to do. But anyway, okay, so for Fallon, I will move here so you can see, the 7 of 30 and 4 of 30 so far. But I do have to collect. So we'll see. Oh, there we go. 7 just became 8. Oh, and remember your attractions, guys. You're going to have some attractions that are cursed right now. And if you use Merlin's gathering spell, I can gather the magic from everything except for attractions that are cursed right now. So Maleficent does this every 4 hours. She curses everything. And, yeah. Oh, Mr. Muntz's ears hat. Okay. I'm going to have to check out how I'm doing on him now, apparently. So yeah, so it's cursed, and you have to actually tap away the curse in order to get at the magic underneath it. So especially if this is as one of your things for your weeklies, right? You're going to want to make sure that you clear away the curses off of your attractions. Otherwise, you don't get that magic if you need to collect, right? So it's more important for the weeklies just in general, but like at least I feel now. But if you guys are working on collecting magic or currency, it is still really helpful to do that because you'll get your magic and then a couple of bonus currency, which will be nice for everyone. Okay, let's see what I got here. Oh, Incredibles. Oh my god, there's so many collections back right now for legendary chests. What do I see? Up, Moana, Lilo and Stitch. Oh no, Lilo and Stitch was my parade float. Sorry. Up, Moana. Oh, Little Mermaid, sorry, and Incredibles. So there's a lot of legendary chests back for people right now. Can I go into Merlin's shop? Sure, give me a minute to do this, and then I'll do that. Got some sort of token there. I don't know. Oh, it's Madame Medusa. Does that mean she's ready to level up now? Oops. Okay, let's go to Merlin, I guess. Ooh, I have a resource chest too. Alright, we'll throw in my elixir. So it's 3 now, not 2 to throw in. You still don't understand why there was never a Luca chest. Oh, there will be Luca chests again. It's just for this one, because it's for the tower challenge, they want you like working hard on to get it, right? And not just buy it outright. Mind you, they will offer it like probably next update or something like that, or the update after. It's not really a big deal. They've had Luca before, I'm pretty sure, so. But yeah. Refresh tokens to buy. Ooh, okay, let's have a look. Okay, there's my scroll. I'll buy a scroll. Scrolls are useful. You can only buy like 1 a day though. Yeah, you can buy refresh tokens. I really want them to have the feature where they can keep selecting how many I want to buy, because for common tokens, it's just way too much of a pain in the butt to do, like, you know, this whole thing, right? Where it's just like, oh, get 1. Like, I want to select, like, you know, 20 or something, right? But yeah, they just don't have that feature, which is stupid. Stupid. So months, his tokens are there actually too. So I could buy some of those and level them up and stuff, but maybe I'll do that next time if I don't have all the stuff. But all right, let's grab this resource chest. Woo, chesty game. This should be fun. Okay, so I'll remove myself for a hot minute here. So we have the Black Flame Candle, we have the Cocoa Relic, Dr. Finkelstein's Ears Hat, and the Lady and the Tramp Relic. So this is going to be a really, really difficult one, but it's for a chance for a shout out. Black Flame Candle, what collection does that help to level up? Name me 1 Cocoa attraction. What collection is Dr. Finkelstein from? And 1 Lady and the Tramp attraction. So name them all in one comment, and I will give you guys a shout out if you get it right. Go! You guys can do it! Am I streaming DDV later? I haven't decided on DDV or Fortnite. I feel like... Alright, put it in chat. What would you guys like to see me play Dreamlight Valley on YouTube later? Or Fortnite, and that would just be on Twitch. I'll just, if I do Dreamlight today, I'll just do Fortnite tomorrow for sure, but let's see what you guys have to say about it. And if that's the case, I'll just schedule it like right now. I'll have to change the thumbnail after, but I'll just keep the same title, keep everything pretty simple. We'll see what you guys have to say about it. DDV or Hogwarts. You know what? I'm gonna definitely do Hogwarts on either Saturday or Sunday for sure. It's been way too hot here to wear my robes. It's not a bad thing, but not a great thing for Hogwarts. I might just have to wear like regular clothes or something for that. Okay, let's see here. Hocus Pocus, musical celebration, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Tony's Restaurant. Leonardo, you nailed it. Hocus Pocus, musical celebration, Nightmare, and Tony's Restaurant. Spin, I'll give it to you. I saw it there. I saw it. Let's see. Whoop. Oh my god, I almost dropped my phone. Oh, it's gone, guys. Sorry, I tapped it. Sickle, Hocus Pocus, Santa Cecilia Market Shop. Ooh, that's a good one. Dr. Finkelstein's From Nightmare Before Christmas, and the Beaver Dam. Oh my god, you guys are like the best. You're so good at this. I thought that was gonna stump at least one person, but it totally did not. Little Mermaid, my favorite. All right, let's see here. I'm just collecting like all my happiness. I should probably like restrain myself from doing that. God, there's so many chests available. Ugh. Ooh, let's do another chance here. So we've got Pinocchio's book. What collection does that help to level up? Mr. Mittens, what collection is he a part of? And Pirates of the Caribbean, name me one attraction. Bye, Hichu. See you later. Give Kato an extra hug for me. Whew. You have the Emperor and he's at a level 4. Josh, you gotta start saving your gems. You're gonna have no gems left. I had to look in my kingdom, so I am the one person. You know what, though? That's okay. You have your kingdom open and ready. You're good. I bet you other people did that, too. Pinocchio, Soul, and the Kraken. Leonardo, you got it again. First one again. Pinocchio, Soul, and Pirates of the Caribbean. Angelica. Pinocchio, Mr... Oh, I forgot to say Soul, but that's okay. I'll give it to you, Jedi. And Davy Jones's organ. I'm giving it to you because I love Davy Jones's organ. Especially when he plays it and he sits at it. It's such cool animation. So, so cool. Okay. Let's send out characters. Let's tap crows, actually, first. So, crows can drop refresh tokens, but I didn't get any from that. Alright, let's see. Daisy doesn't help, so I'll send her out for 12 hours, I guess. That way I'm getting some of my 6-hour ones done. Exploration. Okay, I'm going to send him for 1, 2, 1. I should have sent Bullseye home, actually. Let's do 2. I'll send Zerg home for now. I need to get some guys out of here. 4 hours. I can't really do that right now. 6, 8, 2, 6. I have to be careful because otherwise I could totally screw this up. Especially if I want the bonuses. Oh, I don't have enough ears hats for Madame Medusa to level her up. Okay. I see. A lot of 6 hours actually right now. So this actually is going to work out super well for me. For my weeklies, that is. Oops. Ooh, no, I won't use Moonwind. Okay, so that's everybody. So I really only have room to bring like one person back, which is kind of scary. Oh my god. Oh, let's bring Mrs. Jumbo back. I did say I was gonna do that, and I kind of need her being useful in my kingdom. Mrs. Jumbo is now level 4. Thank you, dear. Did you want to know what the difference between happiness for dailies is between having the pass and not? Yes, please. Please, please, please. That would be really good to know. If you can take a picture of it, that would be amazing. If not, that's okay. You can just tell me. I think for now, Mrs. Jumbo's just gonna have to go home because I do need the space for the tower right now. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to. Oh, I just need his walking stick. See, I'd love to bring back Aladdin right now to do it, but I just can't. Geez, I better get him caught up with all the rest of my up characters. Mind you, I don't have Doug yet either, so... Russell's gonna be done. Yay. Kevin's gonna be almost done too. He'll just need like a couple of chocolate bars, I think. But I think most like the ears hats will be done. Like I need what, one more or something? So that's fantastic. Carl's gonna be a bit though, so up can't go away just yet. Chesty! There's one of my decoration chests for the week. So here's my happiness for dailies for the non-pass. So 35 for the parade float. Oh, okay, so it's 39. If you have the pass. 10 for converting. Okay, so that is going to be with the conjuring cauldron there with Merlin. So it's only one difference. For 6 wishes, it only gives 5, so instead of 6. 15 character activities for 20. We get 22. And for 5 attractions, we get 5. So we get 6. Okay, so I think the biggest one is with the parade float. Thank you so much for putting that in. That is awesome. I wanna like, honestly, I wanna almost like pin your message here. Can I do that? And I wanted to have a look, too, to see if you guys had said, why can't I see it? Here. Yeah, like the stream, guys. Yeah, like it if you haven't. I'm replacing my pin. Because this message is way more useful to everyone. Thank you so much for giving me that. That's amazing. Should try and get Doug. I'm gonna definitely do that next time. Oh my gosh, it's almost noon. I gotta eat lunch. The time got away from me. You could put it in Discord too. Yeah, I mean, whatever. Like, anything is awesome. I'm glad that you did that. I pinned it, so if anybody wants to refer back to this and see it, that's awesome. Like that's really important information to know for sure. Okay, what's my progress for Fallon now? 9 of 30 and 4 of 30. Okay, so that's my progress now for that. Okay, I gotta go have lunch. Oh my gosh. I'm starving. I just realized how hungry I am. I did want to check, though, on... okay, I think I'm seeing Fortnite, DDV or Hogwarts. Okay, so I'll schedule it for today for 6 tonight. What I will do is I will just send you there after that, guys. So if you guys want to... give that stream a like for me, that would be so appreciated. Let's see here, where do I go? Customization, redirect. Okay, there we go. So it should send you guys there after, hopefully. If not, it'll be on my channel page and it'll be like scheduled and stuff now. So I'll do DDV today, so Disney Dreamlight Valley, and then tomorrow I'll do Fortnite, and then on Saturday or Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, I'll either do Dreamlight one day and Hogwarts Legacy the next. But I'll just decide. I'll have to look at the weather, but I'll let you know tonight on what I'm doing then. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, don't forget to give it a big Mickey thumbs up for me. Of course, subscribe if you guys are new. And don't forget to check me out on social media. And I will see you guys in a couple of days for some more Tower Challenge for DMK. But otherwise, I'll see you tonight for Disney Dreamlight Valley. Bye. Good luck.